All right. What is going on, everybody? We are starting up live. My name is Dude Nolan. I play Catan 1v1. Today is the start of our 1v1 league. All right. What is going on? Give me a minute to get things started and situated up here. But yes, we did open a free 1v1 league, and we're going to commentate day one. Some games here. All right, yes, in the Catan Champs Discord, we are starting our free to join 1v1 league for all competitors, all skill levels. It's community driven. Catan Champs hosts some of the best online players in the world. And now we are starting a 1v1 league to gather the best 1v1ers in the world. Today, we're going to start off our first game with JD Mintz and Kyla. Let's actually, as they're starting, they are trying to get the lobby situated here. Give me a moment to find it. We can talk about last season. Season just ended. I know I fell off a little bit on the radar. Wasn't uploading a lot. I had a lot of things going on, so I couldn't upload quite as much. But I was still playing. I did fall off a little bit, to be honest. I can't lie. I bounced back, but I did lose out top 100. Ba-dum-bum. I ended last season at 114, just outside of top 100. So not an excellent performance, but not a bad one, I'd say. I mean, still being around top 100, that's comfortable. It's high skill level games, so it's always fun to play those. Let's see here. JD, though. JD end it. Oh, actually, I might not be able to since the season's not started. I have to do it like this. If this works, if I know his name correctly. Yep, all right, cool. JD ended last season global 1800. Not bad. Only 182 games, so not a ton of games played. That is not too bad. They are starting this lobby up. They might have it going. Okay, they are in the room. It hasn't started yet, though. So, yes, this 1v1 league, we are hoping to attract a lot of different players from all skill levels, from new players to some of the top players in the world. I am going to try and be doing a lot of live streams to commentate a lot of these league games. I might play some of my own league games in the commentaries, but I will be mostly, or I might play some of the league games in the live streams, but I'll be mostly commentating. So we can get a good view of other players and what this league is all about. Oh, I do have to, I forgot to send out the links. Let me get that real quick. Sneak peek behind the scenes. I forgot to get this link. Oh. Okay. They are starting up, so I'm gonna wait a second to make sure I'm in. Okay, this is their game. I am sending out links real quick, so give me a second and then we'll start looking at it. But give me 1 second to make sure I post these live stream links. Uh, okay. Sorry. 10 seconds left. Kyla's placing first against JD Mintz here. Kyla takes the 6-4 3 points right. JD's going to pick second. He has actually a lot of good spots left on the board. Not a lot of brick on this board either. 2-3-3. Or is 4-6-9. I gotta think JD's picking something with the 5-9-10 here. Possibly the 8-5-10. And just forget about the brick. Even Woodport could be something. Kyla actually might. I mean, she's going to need wheat and sheep on the way back. She might be looking at like a 8, 10, 11, which isn't necessarily excellent, I'd say. I'm going to see how this places out. I do have to do one more quick thing. Okay, JD does pick the 8-5-10. Bottom right, points up. Okay. Sorry, we are in this now. 8-5-10 up. I mean, I don't think I would let that 5-9-10 go on this board as second. I don't mind that. 8-5-10, 9-5-10. Low brick. You probably could have actually done 8-5-3, 9-5-10. But then you run the risk. Kyla could have possibly taken 6-5-10. Yeah, there's the 9-5-10. Like we thought. That makes a lot of sense to me. Tough board, JD says. Off the bat. That's table talk, by the way. Don't let him say that. That's table talk. He points towards the wheat port. He's pointing towards the wheat. I mean, if he gets this 6-9-10 with the wheat port, even though he doesn't have brick, he is going to need to get there. But once he does, that is strong. What do we think Kyla can take coming back? I mean, she doesn't have sheep and wheat. Yeah, like the 8-10-11 just doesn't feel strong enough. I almost am thinking about the 6-9-12 at this point, just so he doesn't get his spot here. You start with one sheep at least. I mean, I don't really love that either. Like, what would you do? Go to the 3-11-12? That's a Garbo spot, but I mean, yeah, she does actually do the 6-9-12. Hopefully, she's not listening to me right now. All right, it's getting this game going. Day one of our 1v1 league. JD rolls the first 7, and he buys that dev right away. Started with the or wheat sheep, bought the dev. Easy decision. We're buying that first every time. JD says he's scared about the chord 6s. That is very true. Yeah, chord 6s are going to be nice for Kyla here. I wonder if maybe the 6-9-10 was just better. Like, don't even start with the one sheep. I'm not. Possibly 6-9-10 into 3-12-6. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure, but 5 into 10. JD has wheat and another 9. Kyla did roll a 2 already, and there's a 12. Those 6s are big every time a 6 hits. And she did use her sheep to buy a dev. Actually, I didn't catch that. She used the first sheep to buy a dev and then rolled the 12, and then did it again to buy a dev, I believe. So she is using the sheep just to buy. JD Master with 2 devs already. She's probably going to fall behind on devs, but doesn't want to show a point yet for the robber. That's probably pretty smart. Another 6. I think she has a city here. Will she take it? Ports the wood for the city, looks like. Does. Takes 6-4-3. And a 3 pays off immediately. We like that. Big tens for JD. And he buys again. There's the 7 that JD's avoiding. Doesn't want to show any points yet. Kyler just puts it on the desert. Guess it makes sense. Not much else to go. JD plays a preemptive knight here. It wasn't on him. Decides to play it. It's got to go on the 6, right? Oh, I'm at the 6 or I think. I mean, that's fine too. It is her only wheat. Does she have any wheat? Yeah, she does not, actually, I think. So I think that's fine. And, you know, maybe that's the argument for 6-9-10 over 6-9-12. I mean, she did get the 2 devs off, but was it worth it? Not quite sure yet. No knight. Might be waiting for JD to put his settle down. He is at 10 cards now. He's going to have to do something. Buys another dev. These 1v1 leagues, by the way, guys, it is best of 3 series. So every match is a best of 3. That means you have to play your opponent up to 3 times. Best of 3 for every single match. So whoever wins this game, we are going to go straight into game 2. And if needed, game 3 against JD Mintz versus Kalak99 is her colonist name. But oh, she puts a row down to 6-3. That's interesting. I don't necessarily hate it because it would double up your 6, and we like that. But I'm very scared of the 6-5 plow here. I mean, JD doesn't produce brick, so maybe not that scary, but he does have 3 devs. If he had a row builder or a yop, he gets it. He does port for a brick and passes. Kind of like says, build something so I can rob you. JD said no, avoiding the friendly robber or using the friendly robber to our advantage. Yeah, I mean, that is smart sometimes to just buy devs early when you have the Orweet sheep set up and, you know, just take advantage of friendly robber. Like I said, if he pulls anything, if he pulls a row builder or a yop, he can definitely steal this spot. But in the meantime, 6s are big for Kyla. That's another one. I don't think she has a city. Okay, she hit. Oh, JD had the yop. Oh, like I said, bro, another 6. That's big. Now she does have a city, but that yop into the steal. He is on the brick now. Yeah, that was definitely upsetting. The only bright side I can say about this, I don't think that's quite over. I mean, it sucks that she wasted that road. It definitely sucks. That's what I think I would have gone 3-11-12 at that point. But the silver lining is that JD has the other yop. Wow. Pull 2 yops, settles for the other. Big dev cards from JD. The silver lining, though, is that now they're sharing the 6. JD will be less inclined to block this 6 wheat, but I mean, he's just going to block the 6 ore anyway. So there is that, but not too much of a silver lining there, I think. I definitely probably would have rather getting the 6-3 if I was Kyler there, but a couple good rolls, though. 10-4 into 3. Kyla does have 2 roads at least here right now. Does she have a road settle? I'm not sure. I mean, she's kind of getting eaten up, but she does have 2 cities down. Plays a knight, puts it on the 9. Is she going 3-11-12 at this point, or do we go like 8-3? Wouldn't be horrible because she doesn't have the sheep. Not sure if that's excellent, but it's not bad. Looks like that's what she's thinking. Okay, drops 2 roads to 8-3. JD's going to start showing his knights as well. Does self-block the 6. He does have the wherewithal to do that, so that was smart. Rolled a 7, though, puts it on the 3. I mean, I would probably... Well, I mean, actually, maybe the 6 ore isn't a greater block now, to be honest, because she has 2 cities. She doesn't have sheep production, so she can't actually do a ton with that ore right now. So the 3 brick actually might be better than the 6 ore, to be honest, currently, just because she can't city up anymore. But she did have another knight. She plays it back on the 9. Yeah, rolls a 9. That's good. Good block. We like that. Does JD have another knight? Hopefully not. Nice block. He calls out. She does port for a sheep. Can she buy a dev? I think she. Yeah, okay, she could. She did find the dev. That's good. JD shows a knight, though. Takes army. Does go on the 6 now. Interesting. The 6 or. Kyla bought a knight. Back on the 9. Rolls a 7, though. That is a bummer. Probably the 5 sheep at that point. Three brick. That's not too bad. JD doesn't have a knight, looks like. Oh, but the 9 just hit. That sucks, man. And then JD rolls a 7. Ah, man, good dice for JD here these past few rolls. It was on the 9. Kyla rolled a 7, had to put it off. Then he rolls a 7, puts it back anyway. Steals, he does buy a dev card. Kyla rolls a 4 and another 4 from JD. Yeah, JD. Ooh, and then a big 7 out from Kyla, man. Oh, this is her and never lucky. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely smart for JD to head towards that 4 or. Kyla puts it on the 5 sheep, actually. Interesting. But JD did buy his other knight, puts it back on the 6 wheat. I think that makes a lot of sense. 6 block, that's a bummer. Big 3s. Ooh, another road that way. I mean, possibly to keep your road integrity, but I don't really love that either, to be honest. These are just dead cities. Another 7 from JD. JD said, "Where you added to?" Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. I don't think because you're gonna get one settle on the. Well, you have the ore port, then you get like the 8 by itself, then the 10 by itself. I don't know if that's the best, but 6 blocks. This is a bummer. A big 2 for JD. Big 2. Kylie does find a settle though finally on the sheep and the ore port, but the ore is blocked. Now it's a good reason to keep blocking the ore. Another road from JD. He is settled out. I mean, JD does need a city to advance, but he might have it at this point almost. He's got 2 ore, 2 wheat. Does he have the 3rd ore? He's very close if he doesn't have it. This is looking pretty good for JD, I'd say. What does he city? Ooh, he buys a dev actually. Now he just needs to roll a 9, I think, probably to get it. But she rolls a 7. If she could steal an ore there, that'd be really good. Ooh, no knight though from JD. He used both the your plenties already. He doesn't have that. He does concede and buy another dev. Big 6s in the meantime. I mean, a few 6s and she can come back here, Kyla. I mean, because you can city the 8-3 and then a 6 and an 8 and you can buy 2 devs. You know, like that's pretty good. You can definitely have some room to come back. We'll see if she does have a knight. JD ports all of his wheat for an ore. Kyla, take the ore. Ooh, I can't see what she got, but I hope she took the ore there. Rolls a 7. Another chance at the ore if she didn't get it. This goes on the 4 maybe, or I mean, he probably has the wheat, so it's got to go on the 4. He needs a city to advance. Yeah, I think he's got the wheat. He ported it all. I mean, maybe he doesn't, but maybe she stole it too. Ooh, but then a 4 hits. Yeah, I think I would have put it on the 4 there. Back to JD. They're tied actually at knights. He passes. And a 5 rolls. Kyla's definitely not out of this. I mean, she takes army. She has a road network kind of starting to set up. I mean, 3s are big. You know, a 9-4-3, that's like 3 roads for her. So she's definitely not all the way out. We don't like to see 2s if we're Kyla. We don't like to see 2s. Good 8, though. Back to JD. Puts down a road and pass. He still can't find the city. 9 rolls. He's got to have it now. Looking to avoid the 7. They both have 11 cards. She's thinking about what she wants to do here. She's probably got a couple options with 11 cards. Road builders, interesting. To secure her road path, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, big 7. Let's go. Come on. Dice are coming back for Kyla. He had the city he had to have, but he might have to throw it now. No, he still got it, I think. Never lucky. Does he still have the city? He might have had to use a port to get it. He passed. Oh, that broke his city. Big 6 block though. The big 6 block though. Kyla needs to get army to win this game. So that 6 block is not good. JD rolls a 10. He's looking for the city. Can he finally get it? He did. City's the 5, 9, 10, and buys a dev. Okay. That is probably the nail, to be honest. He got his city off, bought a dev. He's probably going to keep army here. He just mottoed 5 wood, ports it for a settle. This is looking like the end. He could be at 14 here. I mean, 6 block, nothing you can do. Kyla has to take army if she wants any sort of chance. But it looks like it's not going to be enough time. Rolls a 7. It's off the 6. Actually, they're tied with army and road. If she takes either, just to buy some time. Say it. She said, "I don't." She knows we're streaming. She said, "I don't know if I can say what I want." Say it. Does JD have the win here? No. Ports for a weed and passes. Kyla does roll a 7, but I think JD's got the knights now. Ports for the brick. Okay, takes road. Buys a little bit of time, maybe. JD continues to block the 6 or makes sense because she's got the port now. Yeah, just nothing rolls. Big 9s for JD. He's got a ton of cards here. 14. Ports all of it for another city, looks like. 2 wheat. And there's the city. He just needs to take row back, and I think he has it. Big 3s. Never lucky. Kyla does connect, making him work for a little bit. She's at 12. What's JD's connect? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So JD will need 3 roads just to tie. So Kyla is definitely making him fight for it at the end here. 6 blocks, though. I mean, that just is devastating for Kyla. Back to her, though. She rolls a 12. Big 12s for her. Let's go. The sheep that she needs. A little too late, though, to be honest. JD's probably looking at, sitting again. And, okay, he actually puts down 2 roads. It opens up a settle, but that actually might be a sneaky road play. He could have 3 victory points and just needs to connect. So opening up a settle is good for different opportunities and stuff, but I think he's looking for the connect, to be honest. He did buy a dev card last turn, though. Does show a knight. Back on the 3. Yeah, he definitely wants the connect here. Rolls a 9. He's got a lot of ore. He's got a lot of wood. He can definitely port for some of it. Kyla settles. Big 6s. But, okay, JD ports for a wheat. Cities, actually. He might not actually be looking for road. Settle gets him showing 12. That could be the win. Kyla does buy twice now, finally. Does she have enough time to take army? If she could swap this real quick. He ports for, okay, Kyla might have time to take army here. She does play a knight, put on the 9. Actually, is it the 9? Maybe. Ooh, big 3s. She might have to try and extend if she can. Doesn't. Passes the dice. Does JD have a knight to get 7? He does not. 9 is blocked. Takes for the win. Oh, man. Oh, ended 16-8 there. That was a good game. Kyla tried to come back at the end. She just had bad luck at the beginning and the middle. But did she have a road? That's what I want to know. Did she have a road this last turn? Wait, yeah, bro, she did. She had 3 roads. Bro. Oh. Why didn't you extend? You could have actually extended to 15. She could have secured 15 roads right there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. JD rode the 9. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Dude, do not disrespect Kylie like that. My bad. This was her hand. She only had the 3 bricks. She didn't have the wood at all. She could not extend. No. She would have if she could have. She wouldn't have missed that. Oh, that's a little bit rough. Yeah, start a new one, guys, if you can, so I can spectate. They're gonna get their next going. Remember, this is best out of 3, so we are gonna jump straight into game 2 here. And just waiting for them to make sure we get the right one. Thanks for tagging me. Bop. Bops. All right, good luck. Have fun. Got him right away there. 55 seconds left. Kyla's picking first this board. 9-6-10, 8-5-10, 6-4-3. Wheat is a little bit off with the 5 down here, but then 4, 8, and 12. If she did 9-6-10, can she pair that? I mean, like 8-5-3, but that's probably not left for you. This actually might be a little bit interesting. Actually, probably the 6-5-10, I'd say. Because then you need brick and sheep on the way back. You're looking at either 3-6-4, 9-5-10. You might be left with only the 1 wheat, though, if you take 6-5-10. So that might be a little bit tough. But, I mean, it's not like you can take the 8-3-10 or the 8-4-3 or something up here. Yeah, she does find the 6-5-10. I think that's the right spot. It's definitely the right pick. You actually might be able to point right into 11-5-4, double up to 5, get the second ore. She decides to point down. I think that's much, much riskier. 8-5-3 can definitely go with honestly like 6-4-3. Honestly, you could go with a 9-5-10 even and then pick up the 4. Yeah, I think pointing down was a mistake. I think I would have either pointed left or right. I think down is definitely a mistake. We'll see how JD places. Maybe I'm wrong. But right, you could have fought for the 5-4-11. Kyla does need to win this to stay alive. Best out of 3, but if she loses here, it's over. JD wins. Three seconds for JD. He does take the 9-5-10 first, which probably I think he means to take. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Kyla wanted the 9-5-10, I think. Starts with the 12 wheat, but looks like he's going to pick up the 8-3-10 and probably even the 8-4 as well, because he's got the sheep port and the double sheep already. This is a very interesting start. Oh, does she take the plow? I think that's smart. I think that's very smart. Yeah. Okay. Would have talked about it for a second longer, but yeah, this is definitely very, very smart by Kyla. Definitely keep JD off the wheat all game here. He's going to have to go a long ways around if he wants wheat. JD thinks he's fucked. I mean, he probably is, bro. Oh, yeah, this was good find by Kyla. I mean, if that plow wasn't there, maybe this could have been interesting. But yeah, he's talking about the 8-5-3, and I think that's right. I think you should have punished Kyla for pointing down towards the 8-5-3. And you could have paired that with, whatever you wanted from there. You could still even do the 9-12-6 if you wanted, the 6-4-3. Honestly, you could still do the 9-5-10 if you wanted. But I think leaving her this 8-5-3 and then also the plow, this game's, I mean, I'm not going to say over. Lots of stuff can happen. Dice be crazy. But this is definitely looking good for Kyla. I think Kyla needs to book it to this 11-5-4. I mean, the 8-5-3 is a road settle right here. They each bought a dev right there, by the way. Try not to keep track of this game. Try not to lose track because they are playing fast, much faster than I play. You guys know that I play slow as hell. These guys are running through this game. JD's done with it already. But I honestly, okay, so as we go towards the mid game, I think this 11-5-4 is going to be the key spot. If she has row builder, I mean, she takes that. That's okay. He does settle, yeah. JD thinks she has row builder. If JD comes in through and takes this 11-5-4, he's actually not looking too bad. There's his wheat that he needs because he's only on the 12. Double 4. Okay, there we go. Kyla did see it. She does protect it. And I think, honestly, with that move, I think that secures Kyla the game pretty much. She's going to be on the double ore, double wheat, shared brick. I guess she is only on the 11 sheep. It's definitely a downside, but I think she's looking very, very good at this point. After she goes 11-5-4, then you should probably go 3-4-6. There's your extra wheat. From there, you can even go 9-4-2 to wrap around for your road. I don't think you ever go 8-4. Not anytime soon, at least. So yeah, I think she's looking good. Lots of ore on this board. 6 rolls. JD is going to show his knights. Puts on the 5. Doesn't matter. Kyla's got the 8. Does Kyla have a knight? I haven't been. She played a knight last turn. We'll see if she plays one here. She does. I think that's good. Puts it on the 9. 5's rolls. Is 9 the block for Kyla? JD does have another knight. Puts it on the 8. 6 rolls. Also, yeah, why was JD blocking the 5 earlier, not the 8? Guess because it's going to get doubled. Not sure, but 5 rolls. JD rolls a 7. Puts it on the 5. Kyla says she doesn't play 1v1. Chill. Kyla rolls a 7. We'll see if JD keeps buying knights. It could be the 6, to be honest. I don't think the 9 is super effective. Honestly, it might be the 6 for now. He's got it doubled and you don't. You might as well wait until you get your 4. I think self-blocking the 6 is her move right there. The 6, another 6 rolls. He gets 2. She gets 1. But he does port it all for 1 wheat, so it's not really that good. Kyla rolls a 5. I mean, what is JD even looking at next here? Oh, Kyla pours all of her wheat for a sheep and passes. Rolls a 7. Can he get that sheep that she just ported for? Wish we could see that as spectators, to be honest. She said, go away. What's JD's path? I mean, is ore port 9-10 something? 8, the 3-4 just to get your wheat? Honestly, I don't even know, dude. I think probably 9-10. He's got the ore port. Maybe you can wrap around and get 9-4-2. He's got 11 cards. Does city up. Okay, and Kyla matches the city. That's good. Yeah, she definitely needs to get that or else she'd start to fall behind. Kyla rolls a 7. We'll see if this last one is a knight. Looks like not. Good 5 block. 10. Kyla's got 10 cards here. She's going to have to avoid this 7. JD's going to have to make some moves eventually besides citying. Okay, Kyla does get the 11-5-4 now. I think that's a super strong spot for her. Super strong. And I think you should book it to the 6-4-3. Once you're on the 6-4-3, I mean, you're at double ore and the city on this one with the... Ooh. Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I mean, I know you had the road settle ready to go, but I don't think that's the right move. And then JD decides to go to the 4-3 first. I think this is the right move for JD. He can go to the 4-3 and then actually go the 8-4. The 8-4 is not strong for Kyla. She puts another road down to the 3-4-6. 8-4 is not strong for Kyla as green here, but it is strong for JD as blue. So yeah, I think that's the right move for JD. And you even actually probably sell the 8-4 first now that he has those 2 roads. You definitely sell the 8-4 first. He's got the sheep port. Kyla puts down another road. Maybe she just has the roads, wants to spend them, didn't have this settle. But JD's loving these 9s. He does port for his wheat, and now he's activated, actually. JD's on the sheep port with the 4-8. He's definitely activated. Kyla takes the correct settle, I'd say, first. The 3-4-6. But JD rolls a 7. That's definitely a bummer. Puts it on the 5. And yeah, now 5 is definitely the block. Great 7 back from Kyla, though. We needed that as her. Yeah, because this 8 doesn't give you a lot of wheat here, and it's shared. She's continuing to block the sheep. Now it probably makes a lot of sense. He's on the sheep port. She does take back road for now 8 rolls. Then a 4. A 6. Yeah, this 6 is great for Kyla. She definitely has a dev in hand. We'll see what JD passes. Another 8. She might have a city in hand. She definitely has at least one dev. She probably has a city, I think, too, actually. Oh, she definitely has a city, yeah. She decides to use a Year of Plenty for 2 brick. Road settles. Ooh, and a great 5 for her. Ooh, and a great 6. She might have city dev at this point. I think she does. I think she's got city dev in her hand. Yeah, this is a big turn here for Kyla. She can definitely fight Army here and take back Army. I mean, this was a good play by JD, but I don't think it's enough. She does city, the 8 through 10. That's perfect. Now the 5 block doesn't hurt as much. Got the citied up 8. Think she's looking great. Oh, 2 cities. Bops. Let's go. Now she's got 3 sheep in hand, I believe. JD does buy a dev. And then roll of 3. Big 3s for Kyla. She's got like 3 sheep and 2 roads and an extra wood or something like that. She definitely holds road here. What's she thinking about next? I mean, you just want this settle. I don't think she has it though. Oh, this is interesting, actually. This is interesting. Because now JD actually can fight road. He might not have enough time for it, but he's only got the 1 dead road, and now you have 2 dead roads. She can't circle all the way. She's at 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so she cannot connect. JD, and you share actually the same wood production. I mean, you have it better as Kyla because you're on the 10 here, but 10 wood, 9 brick. JD might be able to fight road here, and that's definitely JD's path with how this game is looking. But he might not have time for it either. Kyla's production is strong. She's got 13 cards here. She takes another city. And then ports for a dev. Oh, big 4s as well. Yeah, he probably doesn't have enough time to fight road, but I still wouldn't have done this, I don't think. Like, I'd rather have extended this way. And you can always take this connect if you need to. The 5-2 just isn't worth it. She's going to end up settling here for the last point or something anyway. She's got the open settle here. So, yeah, I think this 2 roads was a slight mistake, but I don't think it matters too much at this point. She does roll 7. We'll test JD's dev cards here. Does block the 6 now. I think that's the correct block. No, maybe. I don't know if he has or to be honest or not. He does have the sheep port, so maybe it's the 9 or something. Road builders for the wood port. That's very interesting. She only has one more road left now. And yeah, it's going to take a lot for JD to get to 14 roads. So I don't think he really has time. JD used the yacht for 2 ore, buys a dev, passes 6 into 8 into 5. Oh man. 6, 8, 5. Then she ports the wheat for another dev card. JD rolls a 7. I mean, she's at 13. Even if she doesn't have a point, she's looking for settle here. She's got 2 settles, right? Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah. Settle. This is easy. Even if JD has 4 points, he could be at 12. I think you're just looking to settle for Kyla. Big twos. But she is citied out. She used all of her cities. She has 4 down, so she can't city again. With the Woodport 3s are just massive. 3 probably wins it for her. JD's thinking if he's got time to do anything here. 8 cards, 4 dev cards. If he has a mono, it's probably time to use it. Ports for 2 wood, though. Is he going to try and fight road? Yeah. I mean, she couldn't connect anyway, so this road might not make too much sense, but he's going to try and connect here like that. Kyla buys twice and passes probably. She could start to lose it here a little bit. I think she should really focus, settle. Maybe even hold the ore just to port it. Another 4. JD buys again. Okay, big 3. She's got 17 cards. You've got it. Come on, settle. GGBB. Let's go. We're going to game 3. Bye, Dev. Bye, Dev for the point. Let's go. JD did have 4 points, by the way. 12 for victory points. He is at 12 here. Let's go. That was actually a really good game. Definitely a mistake by JD earlier by taking this setup, to be honest. I think the plow, but he did make it make worth what he got. You know what I mean? He definitely put up a fight there. And there was a couple spots where it looked like he might actually be able to make it back in there. So that was definitely a good game, and we're going straight into game 3. Wait for the guys to make their lobby. But I believe this, if I'm not wrong, I think this is JD's first game in the league, first matchup. And this is Kyla's like 3rd or something. I think Kyla's like 0-2, to be honest. She might be 1-1. But I believe this is JD's first match. Definitely big stakes for him. Using the same link, maybe? No. Oh, I think they rematched, actually, which makes it so I can't actually... Okay, they just took a second. So no worries. That was actually a really good game. This was the first game. This was a good game, too. 2 good games, actually. Kyla definitely had a chance to come back here for a couple times, but... And then, oh, I already left it. But the other one, Kyla, she knew what to do once she saw that setup. Okay, we are going. Okay, yep, there it is. Okay, they are starting it up. It hasn't started yet, but they're in the lobby. We'll give them a quick second to get it going. Not quite yet. Let's go, actually. A lot of people playing games right now. I wasn't able to keep watch because I was doing this live stream, but since we started, a lot of people playing games already in the league. So we'd love to see that. Don't forget, the link is in the description if you want to join the league. Free to sign up, open league, lots of different players. So it runs for the whole month of May. So feel free to join whenever you want to. But for now, or if you just want to watch live streams, I will be live streaming them. So keep an eye out. This is game 3 between JD Mintz and Kylak99. Whoever wins this is going to win their matchup in the league. First matchup live streamed. Big stakes here. Kyla's picking first again. Did she pick first game? Oh, that's too late. Oh, well. She might have, but she definitely picked first last game. First all 3 is crazy. What are we liking here as first? 15 seconds left for us to think. 8-5-10 is pretty big. 6-5-11, but that probably goes with second. Actually, if you take 8-5-10 as first, seconds taken. Yeah, okay, she did. Hard not to, but I already know what JD's doing. I don't have to think about it. JD's picking 8-10-4, 6-5-11. Prove me wrong. Prove me long. Oh, she went down. I think she should have went left. Wasn't quite thinking about it yet, but you're going to be on the 8. You're not going to get a second wheat with your second settle. I think Kyla definitely should have pointed towards the 8-3-4 because I think that is open. And that would have doubled up your 8, got your second wheat with the 4. I think this settle actually could end up being a very big mistake. Or, I'm sorry, this road could end up being a very big mistake. But I said that last time about her road, and then JD pointed, or JD didn't punish her for it. He didn't take the 8-5-3 on last board, so, and I was wrong. She was right last game. I didn't have the foresight to see JD's placement, but we'll see this time. I think, okay, does take that 10-4, 6-5-11. We knew what it was. We knew what it was. Oh, actually, he pointed towards Woodport. Is he thinking something else? What's JD thinking here? He could actually do the 8-3-4. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's why she didn't point left. Maybe I'm stupid. JD could have done the 10-8-4, 8-4-3, 8-4-3. He still can, and that's double or double wheat, double sheep. That's actually really strong. Doesn't. Okay. I was wrong. I keep ragging on Kyla, and I'm just wrong when I do it. My bad. I'm sorry. The reason she didn't point left was because he could have either just taken this straight up or taken the plow like she did to him last game. So I guess maybe that is of good foresight. It's hard to think about both sides and commentate at the same time. But no, good play, I think, pointing down. Now, though, she's looking for wood and ore on the way back. She could possibly do the 11-5-4 into the 9-5-10. Honestly, you could even do 6-5-11 to get your second wheat into the 4-9-11. She decides she doesn't like either of those options. She took the 3-4-9. Go up. Go up. You already got this word pointed that way. You go up for sure towards the 5-4-11. Oh, she wants the brick port. I understand. And I guess the 6 wood is really helpful as well. But I think I like 5-4-11 better. Because JD has weak wood as well. He's only gonna be on the 11. So if you match the 11 and you're on the 3, I think that's fine. Double up the ore. You're gonna share the 8, so you want city material. We'll see how this plays out. She won last game. See what she can do here. She did say in the chat, she said, good fun, have luck. Think she meant good luck, have fun. That's funny, though. Good fun, have luck. She did take an early city on the shared 4. That is pretty good, and you're going to share the 8 pretty soon. JD does get a 5 block off, though. I mean, if she had the city, JD's probably close to it, too, as well. Oh, actually, JD starts without wheat. How did I not even see that at first, bro? What am I even doing, bro? JD started without wheat just to get this plow into the 3-4-8. I think that's a mistake. I would have rathered him take the 6-5-11 and like work his way towards it, or even just the 8-3-4. But maybe it's not that big of a deal. He did find his early wheat port. Maybe he stole it, actually. It doesn't look like he ported for it. He might have stole a wheat. Dang, that hurts if he did. And finds the settle right away. So now he's looking strong. He does have the double ore wheat sheep already, plus the 11-10 roads now. So I think this is a strong setup for JD. But Kyla does find the brick port pretty early as well. So we'll see how this goes. They like to play fast. Now, if you're Kyla, I think still the 5-4-11. Because then you can even go 5-6 after that, get your second wheat. Yeah, JD can steal the 9-10 and you do have the brick port and stuff, but honestly, I think 5-4-11 into 5-6 is better. 5 blocks hurts. Kyla does roll a 7, though. We'll see if JD has a knight or not. Puts it on the 8 sheep, and JD does show a knight. She said, go away. Ooh, puts it on the 9 and rolls a 9. That's an ouch. That is an ouch. She said, I needed that. JD said, yeah. That's why I blocked it. She's forced to port all of her wood for a single brick, puts down the road. That sucks. JD buys a dev card. Never lucky. He said, "Where's my road builder?" That's table talk. He just bought the road builder. I know what JD's about. He just bought the road builder, bro. Blocks the 3 this time. Interesting. The 3 sheep. That's an interesting block, I'd say. That's very interesting. Why not the 8, 10, or even the 4? Actually, he's got the paired 4, so yeah, that's a good block. Anyway, 9 rolls. She ports all of her ore for a wheat. It does take this 5, 4, 11 settle, and then does go to the 6, 5. I think that's a smart play. Is she listening to us? Because that's cheating. Nah, she wouldn't do that. JD gets his first city. That's strong. Once JD gets his next city here on the 348, I mean, he's going to be a dev buying machine. But Kyla's looking pretty good too. She's looking at settling the 6-5 next for her second wheat. After that, then I think you go the 10-9-2. Get your ton of brick. Kyla rolls a 10. JD rolls the 11. Passes. 8 is blocked. That's a bummer for Kyla. 6 rolls. She doesn't have it yet. 5 rolls. She might have enough to port here now. Does port for a wheat. Takes a settle. Bang, bang. 6-5. All right. 10-9-2 next. Come on. JD rolls a 7, though. That's a bummer. On the 9, Kyla can't do much about it. Not a lot of dev buying material. Ooh, big 4s. And an 8. Okay, that was... And 12 cards here for JD. He's got a big hand. He had double dev in hand, but he took a city instead. That's probably a smart play. JD's got another good hand here. 10 cards. Now he's going to be buying devs. Kyla bought once, but JD still might be able to buy twice again here. And actually, I don't think he has the cards for that. Ports for 1. He ports all of his sheep for 1 wood. He's looking to take this settle. Man, Kyla rolls an 8, passes. JD rolls an 8. Settles. And buys 3 times. JD just settled and popped 3 times. That is an ouch. And then blocked a 9. Triple pop, baby. That's what he said. Yeah, that's looking rough. But definitely not over. We know JD's going to be buying a lot of the devs. If Kyla can get a couple good dev pulls, a couple points, maybe a mono, she definitely has a chance here. She can't never pop, but she's definitely not going to be able to pop as much as JD. She ports for an ore. Is she taking the city, though, with it? A5-10 city is strong. Very strong, actually. And then especially after this settle. Ooh. City's the 5-4-11. Interesting. She wanted the extra ore. Maybe she's got wheat. Maybe she doesn't need this. If only I had mono. Bro, chill out. He's going to play the mono right now. Never lucky. That's table talk. Plays a knight. On the 5. City's up. She probably stole an ore. Or a wheat or something. Okay, now she does take the 8-5-10 city. Kyla could be close. She could be at 11 points here. Another big 4. 4s are big for both players here. But JD, Kyla gets 4 ore, but JD gets 2 ore and 2 wheat. A little more balanced. Never lucky. And another 8. JD's going to have a big, big turn if he doesn't 7 out here. Kyla ports for 1 sheep. Ooh, and then all her ore for a wood. Takes the road builder. Okay. Settles with it. Where does she put the other road? That way. Guess that makes sense. That can open up 2 road settles here. So that was her only card, though. She doesn't have a point. JD said 1 turn off. Oh, he has the road builder. He said 1 turn off of getting that spot. He's kind of revealing his cards here. Oh, he actually might have 3 road settles right here. Now he's got 16 cards, but yeah, he definitely did. I don't think he's worried about that. Road settles the sheep port. 3-1 is open for a road settle. JD's looking nice. But Kyla is showing 11 points here. JD bought another dev. And another dev. Ports all of his wheat for a sheep. That's interesting. And then, yeah, Kyla rolls his heaven immediately blocks the aged sheep. That makes a lot of sense. I'm on that dude Nolan. Pop, 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 pop. I mean, you're on the double or wheat sheep. Yeah, definitely. Get on that dude Nolan. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, big fours. Kyla's not out of it. She's not out of it, but JD could be at 14 points here. And honestly, like 3 roads away from the steal or something. He could be at 13 points with a road builder. Then he's actually really close if he's in that situation. I think possibly this road could have been used to extend. Doesn't feel great, but he is actually not too far off. Like putting down it here, I think it still gives you 2 open road settles if you really need it. And then she starts to go this way, and that doesn't actually extend you. So that's what I'm saying. Not sure if we like that. We are leaving a possible road sneak play here. Let's see it, bro. 3 points on a road builder. Let's see what you got. Nah, it takes the city instead. His forests are just crushing. He's got to be close. Rolls an 8. Kyla's got 10 cards here. Cities. And I mean, she has a ton of brick production and a big 10. JD could win right here, though. That's the thing. Mono's 5 brick. Yeah. 18 cards. He can probably get 3 roads here. 18 cards, buys 3 times. Pop, 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 pop. Are you looking for the road builder or something? Pop, 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 pop. He probably didn't need to buy those. I mean, you could have used that to like looking for a road settle. Ports the brick for wood, puts it down. That means he didn't buy a road builder because he poured it for it and put it down. He says he has all knights. If that's true, you should start playing them. If I had 6 knights, I mean, I'd be playing them every single turn for at least like 3 turns or something, you know? So I don't know if I believe him. He says he has all knights. Kyla rolls a 6. She's not out of it. Big 8s. Massive 8s. JD does play a knight here. Puts it back on the 5. Ports his wheat for the settle. Now he's on the 3-1 as well. Showing 12. Got 5 points, though. He could be at 14. Big 9s from Kyla. Can she do anything? She's at 13. She's showing 13. She has a road settle and a road settle. Okay, and extends. Oh, man. Kyla's at a clean 14 here. Rolls a 5. It's blocked. That's a bummer. JD could lose this. Plays a knight. Takes her card. She's down to 1 now. Rolls an 11. Oh, my God. Big 3. And he's got the sheep port. Oh, what a game. He called out GG. He's got 18 cards. Showing 12. That was well played by Kyla. She almost really had it. Years of plenty for 2 wood. Road settle. 20 cards in his hand. He said you had to connect. Oh, man, yeah. Like I was saying. Oh, he takes road for the win. Had to connect. 15-12. He only had 1 victory point, actually. Fuck's sake. Dang. That was well played, but it could have been actually. Kyla could have closed that out. GG's to both of you guys. Thank you both, JD, Mince, and Kyla, for playing. That was a lot of fun watching both of you guys and commentating your game live. We do have another match coming up, so stick around for a bit. We're going to watch another matchup, but before we do, just take a look at this last game here. Kyla was pretty close. She got to 14, but yeah, I mean, I think I would have extended on this side only because of exactly what happened. I mean, we saw it coming a little bit. Even possibly this last settle here might have been better just to connect. just so the road steel play isn't available at all. But before that, I wouldn't have put down these roads. I would have, yeah, like all the way back here when she played the road builder. Definitely the road builder here to this settle. But then after that, I would just extend on this side. I mean, if you want to like try and get the connect, then just go here from the 6 and wrap around if you want to try and like get your connect. If not, I'm fine with this way too. You can put down this one road and then your road settle from the 3-1, your road settle from the 9-5-10. And even if you waste a couple roads, like if you hang one on this side or hang one on that side, I'm not super all that worried about it. I mean, he's got one hanging already, and he'd have to have a lot to to fight back. But imagine if this one road and then these 2, 3, 4, 5 roads. Imagine if they were all over here, even if like 2 or 3 of them were hanging. Maybe not 3, but even if 2 of them were hanging, you know, JD does not get rode here at the end. But that's not to say he couldn't have done something else because he had a lot of cards. 20 cards here. Look at him. Oh man. I mean, he probably had a few ways to close this out. He was at 13. He could have, if road wasn't available, but he still had this and he still poured it, or he still yeared a plenty for 2 wood. Road settle. Oh, he's got the sheep port too. Yeah. He does have 4 cities down. So you road settle, you get to 14. And then you'd have 1 road left, an extra wood, 8 sheep, 2 wheat. I mean, you could definitely fish because the deck is probably hot. He's only got 1. She's got 0 cards. You could definitely fish for the last point, but he doesn't have any road settle, so he'd have to 2 road settle. He actually probably doesn't have that with 8 cards. That means you get or 8 sheep. That means you get 3 ports, and he has an extra wood. So no, you'd be able to 2 roads, but you wouldn't have the last road. Yeah. So I mean, if a road was extended here, um, he wouldn't have been able to win on this turn unless he bought a victory point, which he probably could have, and he probably would have bought like 3 times again to look for it. So that definitely probably would have happened, but force him to fish for it. And if he misses, she's at 14. She just road settles. You'd still have this road settle no matter what, even no matter what you do on this side. Still have this road settle here. So she was close. Yeah, she was definitely very close. Okay, we do have another matchup coming against my friends Max Me and Dr. Bread, but I think we're gonna give them a minute to start. Let me see what's going on. Oh, actually, they might be ready to go. Looks like they are ready to go. Give me a second. They are almost there, actually. So give them just a minute. But we're gonna hop straight into another match here to watch another league game, another best of 3. Let's see. Okay, sorry, just make sure that these guys are ready. All right, we'll give these guys just a couple of minutes here. Let me see if I can make it. Okay. All right, they are getting situated. Man, this was close. If Kyler could have closed this last game, that would have been such a. I mean, it was a really good best out of 3 series. It was actually a really good series. That could have been nice if she closed it out. They were about to start. Um, game speed. I think it was very fast. I can make sure. These are the division rules. Like I said, they're open to everybody. We were looking at game speed. I believe it's very fast. Yep, game speed very fast. Let's just go ahead and send this right over. Not quite there yet. Oh boy, hope I'm not leaking anything. Nah, you'll know my name is Dunola. So yeah, this league is gonna be. It's like a trial run, to be honest. So it's gonna be a little bit more basic. It's not like super in depth. It's gonna be based off an elo system. So in the Catan champs, a lot of the main leagues are set based. So you play like a set of like 10 games, and that's how you get your score. And you can play more sets to improve your score and stuff like that. It's like your best consecutive 10 game and stuff. But for the 1v1 league, we are just doing a straight elo system and nothing too complicated. You win 2-0, you get 35 elo points. You lose it 2-0, you lose 35 points. 2-1, 25, and 25. Everybody starts at 1500, and we go from there. So, he said he's been. Looks like they're in different matches. What's going on with these guys? Let's see here. Now, where is? Oh, he got a match with somebody. All right, they already started. Cool, sweet. They just started. Perfect. We are in. Max Me is going first. Oh, look at Max Me with his little symbol and stuff. Okay. Max Me's a strong player. We'll let these guys pick, and then I'll tell you a little bit about them. But Max Me probably finished pretty good last season, top 30 or something. So we'll see what he picks first. 659 is big. Another double or wheat sheep spot was available. 659, 693 might not have been left for him, but Max Me actually decides to take low production on the first spot. 493, no eights is no six. Looking for wood and ore on the way back. That's actually an interesting. Or I'm sorry, wood and wheat. Yeah, I'm sorry, wood and wheat. So I was looking at like 9510, 8510, 853. Bread's gonna go second here. What can Bread do? 843, 8510. It does leave him the 296, which is big. Maybe even just 8510, 8510. Race for the 910 so he can't double up that spot. Might be able to backtrack for the 843. 10 seconds. We'll see what Brett here is thinking. This does take the 8510 and the other 8510. Yeah, okay. He's going to race for the 1092. So good luck, have fun. Looks like Max is probably taking the 843. He could even still do the 659, but then he's only on the 9 or. Yeah, and you would have only been on the 9 wheat, I guess, if you did the 693, 659. But 843 is definitely weak wheat. He's pointed towards the brick port already. I'm not sure how I feel about the 493 as first. Maybe I don't see the vision, but. And Brett, I think, did a good job of breaking up the wood wheat spots. He killed the 9510, took the 853, killed the 8310. It's still the 843, but is that going to be good enough? Max decides no, it's not good enough. Takes the 6311 point towards the 659. That actually probably makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's strong. He only needs 111 to get there, but once he's on the 659, that is pretty good. Max has got to finished pretty good though last season. We'll try and stay quickly here, get back to the game. But Max finished last season at Global 14, so that's awesome. That's a really strong finish. Absolutely, that's definitely among the best in the world. So Max is a strong player. Brett, I think, was a little bit weaker, but he definitely has good games in him. Okay, yeah, Brett was around like 4,000 global, so a little bit weaker, but definitely not a bad player. Brett has been studying up. He does a lot of studying. He's always in the group chats, and always learning and studying. So he's got a lot of info in his head. Ooh, and actually Brett takes the road settle, 296. That's actually pretty interesting. I think I kind of like it. He is only on the 1 wheat though for now. I wonder if he's going to try and get to the 843 or even maybe the 910. If he could steal a 659, that'd be crazy. But Max rolls a 7. Puts it on the 8 to block the brick. Ooh, and Max pulled a row builder. That's just so perfect. That was his first dev too, I believe. Yeah, that's just absolutely perfect for him being on the 11. He rolled another 11 too. I don't think that's what he's waiting on. He had the wood. He's probably waiting on the 3. But great first step for him for sure. And yeah, once Max is on that 659, I mean, that's just big, big. Ports all, okay, he was waiting for the brick, sorry. Ports all of his sheep for the brick, settles the 659, and then Bread does show a knight here. Puts it on the 4 brick. Actually interesting. I mean, he did port for the brick, so the brick is probably going to roll now. Yeah, great. There you go. That's how you read dice. Oh, block twice. Let's go. That was a really good block by Bread. 4 hadn't rolled yet, so you knew it was coming up. Blocked it twice. That's definitely going to stunt Max a little bit, but Max rolled a 7, puts it on this. Oh, I'm sorry. Bread rolled another 7. My bad. I'm sorry. Bread rolled another 7. Oh, Bread is reading this dice. Let's go. Puts it on the 6, then the 6 is blocked. Okay. We are not counting Bread out of this. Just because Max is a strong player, finished top 20, Bread knows what he's doing. And he gets a road every single 8. He's got 11 cards. What is Bread's path here? Does he go like a 8-4-3 next? Oh, okay. He decides to go the 9-10. I don't think that's a horrible play. I mean, it gets you your second wheat. It gets you a port. Max does settle over on the 6-3 and the brick port. What I'm thinking about, though, is this middle contention. Whoever ends up with longest road this game is going to get it through this middle. Whether Max takes it or whether Brett takes it, whoever gets longest road this game is taking it through the middle. So we'll see who gets there first. That's why this 9-10 settle is good, gets you the port and all that stuff. I definitely like that. He does buy dev, but maybe you go the 11-5-4 first to try and secure your road path. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see how road ends up being. Max rolls a 4, buys a dev. Another 8 from Bread. And then a 7 from Max. Puts it on the 5. Probably makes a lot of sense. I mean, ooh, okay. Max pulled the other road builder? Bruh. And ports for the settle. Okay, there you go. Max gets road. And that's it. And maybe Bread was right, because, I mean, he could have got this road settle, but Max still would have taken the road path here. So Max is going to have road, and he has lots of dev material, so he might have both road and army here. But pulling 2 road builders, was that your first 2 devs? Did he buy anything else yet? That might have been his first 2 devs. That's crazy. Being on only the 11 wood, that was just perfect devs there from Max at the beginning. We'll see if his luck continues. He does have 5 cities, and Brett does roll another 7. This, now the 4 block, I think is wrong. I mean, he is on the brick port, so I get it, but he needs a city. It's honestly probably one of the 9s, because the shared 9s. He's on the paired 9s, and it's doubled up on the ore. Just 2 9s roll, and he gets his city. So I probably would have done one of the 9s, especially because he's low wheat if you block the 9. Ooh, big 7, though, from Max. That's going to slow him down for sure. And Brett does have 2 dev cards. He might be able to put it right back, so that definitely is going to slow him down. He needs a city to advance here. Max blocks the 5. We'll see if Brett has a knight. He did and puts it back on the 4, but the 9 rolls. Yeah, I think the 4 is the wrong block now. I think you should be blocking the 9 wheat, I'd say. I mean, Brett is on the shared as well, so I get not wanting to do it. I mean, he's also on the paired 9s, but yeah, there you go. Max found his city, and now he's rolling. City's a 6-5-9. Now 1-9 and a 6 gets him this next city. So yeah, now I think it's looking a little rough here. Brett bought a dev. Brett bought a dev, passed. Max bought a dev, passed. 4 block. So at least you get some blocks off of it, but Max rolled a 7. Didn't even show a knight. Maybe he doesn't care, but blocks the 8. We'll see if Brett has knights. Looks like not. I mean, now if you're Brett, now you definitely go the 8-4-3. You're going to have to fight devs here. Because Max is going to lock up road. Brett uses Year of Plenty for a wheat and an ore, buys 1 dev. I don't like that play. Looks like he bought the knight. Even still, though, I don't like using your Year of Plenty there for 1 knight. Puts it on the 6. Max rolls a 12. Ports all of his wood for another dev. Blocks a 6. I mean, maybe he was right, but to port all or to use his Year of Plenty, but that Year of Plenty probably could have been used better, I think, maybe. 9s are massive for both of them, really, but ooh, okay. Bread monoed 3 ore there. 3 ore isn't super, super strong. Oh, but he ports it in cities, though. He ported all of it. He might have been able to find a better mono as well, but it's not a super weak mono either. And he's on the double citied 8 now. 1-8, and he gets 2 roads. Can he still possibly fight road here, even though Max took the middle? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So no, Bread cannot connect at all. So there's almost no point in extending this road anymore. You might as well just get a row length here. And since he still is on the 11, you might still be able to fight road a little bit. Have a couple opportunities. Max modeled 1 ore? Bro, what? I didn't even see that. Bread monoed 3 ore, ported it for a city, and then Max monoed 1 ore. He said, I thought you had 4. Yeah, bad battle. Sorry, Max. But he's definitely not out of it. He's still looking okay here. First game and start of the season. That's funny. Yeah, Max definitely could have waited for a better mono, but he thought he had 4 there. So rolls a 6, though. I mean, 6s are paired as well. 6s are paired. 9s are paired. 3s are paired for that matter. Bro, every roll he has are paired. He's got 10, 11, 4, 5 that are not paired, but then the 9 is wheat and ore. The 6 is sheep and ore. The 3 is wheat and sheep. He's got every combination for the ore wheat sheep. Actually, yeah, that is crazy. Anytime he rolls wheat or ore, it's paired with something. And another 9. Bread buys a dev. He's got 3 down. Buys another. Okay. Oh, buys another. Bread just bought 3 devs there, so that's big. If he can hold army. Max matches it with 2 devs, though, not the 3rd. And Bread is going to show a knight. They both have a lot of dev cards here, not 4 and 5. We're going to see a back and forth with the knights for a little bit, I think. Another one goes back on the 8. But then Max rolls a 5, didn't get a block off. No knight showing from Bread. 4 down devs and no knight. Uses a Year of Plenty for 2 brick. Ooh. Maybe. I mean, if he gets a settle here, maybe, but 2 brick with the Year of Plenty. Oh, I'm tripping, bro. What am I tripping about, bro? Bread gets the win right there. I didn't even see it yet. He did have the wow, good game. Max left kind of quickly. That was a really good game by Bread. He did get the double play. The did have largest army and longest road. Great vision. Didn't let it go too long. Didn't let the connect happen. Let's go. It was a good game. They did rematch, but I need the link, though, to be honest. See if I can catch them. That was a really good game by Bread. I might have lost it now that I can check Max history. Yeah, let's go. I mean, did he change his name? What the heck? Oh, I'm sure this is not the game. What the heck? Yeah, what are we doing here? Might have clicked the wrong one. Really good game by Bread. Max had a powerful setup with the 659 and this 469 and the port and everything. Definitely a powerful setup, but Bread closed it out here pretty good. The paired 8s. He used the Year of Plenty to get the road and settle for the win. 3 victory points. That's actually like almost perfect. And it looks like these guys might have rematched without me. Oh no. give them a minute to make sure that they're going, but. It is a best out of 3, so these guys do have to play at least one more if Bread can close it out here against a strong opponent, Max. Possibly go to game 3. Yeah, really good game by Bread. Like I said, I mean, he ended up ranked 4,000 or so, but he's definitely he's got the brains to do what he needs to do out there. Monoed 3 ore. Yeah, then ports for the city. And then Max monoed 1 ore. That's an oof. Yeah, that is a big oof. The way I can catch them from here, right? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Hopefully these guys give me the link real quick. Could Max have ever like connected? Doesn't look like he ever had too much road material altogether. He did put down this one road. Didn't have a lot of road actually altogether. Yeah. Actually had a lot more wood than he did brick most of the time. Maybe he could have like ported for some brick to get the connect eventually, but I probably wouldn't have either if I was him. So hard to say to do that in hindsight. All right, here we go. They did start. This is game 2. They started a little bit. They forgot to give me a link, but no problem. Well, let's see what we're looking at here. We're showing actually 4 points to 3 already. Red is in the lead again. Let's see what's on this board though. I think Max probably went first here, right? Yeah, Max went first on the 8-5-10. Okay, and then looks like Bread took the 6-9-3, 6-9-5. Ooh, okay, Bread's settled out now. He's got 5 settles down. He's going to need a city. Look at the ore though, 11, 12, and then 5. So yeah, that makes sense. And then I'm going to guess Max took the 5-4-11 as his second settle, went 10-9-11. Ooh, Big 12. Let's go. I didn't even see that. Big 12 for Bread. If Bread can get a city off, actually, he might be able to close this out in 2 games. Max has got 2 down devs. Ooh. 9 block, though. That sucks. Bread ports for the last ore. Does he have it? He does. Let's go. 6-5-9. Not to root against you, Max. I'm sorry, buddy. I always like the underdog story. I always like the underdog. I'm sorry. But I mean, again, Max is never out of these games. Never out. Max knows what he's doing. He's never out of this. 8-5-10. He did double up the 5 ore. He's got the wheat port now. He's got the 8 and the 9. Don't forget about that 2 as well. That 2 is going to hit. You might port it, but it's going to hit. So yeah, Max is definitely looking good, but I think Bread also is in a strong spot. This is definitely a good game 3 here. I'm sorry, game 2. Tripping. This is a good game 2. Max is trying to take it to game 3. And Max plays another road builder to, oh my God, to super plow. How many road builders are you going to buy, Max, within like 20 minutes? He's bought 3 road builders already, and it's been 20 minutes. He probably already has the other one too. Knowing how Max buys devs, Jesus. Good plow though, especially him being on low ore. Yeah, that doubled up 11 could have been nice for Bread, but it's not going to be nice now. Good plow. And he actually has the road set up again. Again, he doesn't have good road production or like great, but he's got the road setup. You know, you don't need always super great production if you have the path, the setup. So with Bread's Funky's Road here, he's not gonna be able to get to 15. But again, like last game, maybe it's not a race to 15. Maybe Bread can just come up through here and connect before Max can all the way get to 15. So we'll see what Bread's thinking, but it looks like he's thinking that. Bread can still get to 14 here, though. 14 roads. He might not have to get all the way there. So he can, if he connects here, circles up, he can get to 14. Sheepport after that. But Max is holding both Army and Road currently, showing 9 points. Don't know if that'll stay forever. Max buys twice. And the 9 is just perma-blocked. The 9 is perma-blocked. That's a bummer. Bread ports it, though, his brick for a dev, and then rolls another 12. Big 12s. In 1v1, you cannot dismiss the 12s and the 2s. It's balanced dice, so you know that they are going to hit. Oh, man. Good block by Bread. Bro, Bread is playing good today. I mean, not to say he doesn't play good every day, but he's playing some good games right now. He puts down a road, ports his brick to buy another dev. Max is going to take it right off and rolls. We'll see if Bread bought a knight now. He did. Puts it back on the 5. 8 rolls, though. Does connect. Takes road. See, like there, and then, oh, that sucks. Max rolls a 7. Didn't have a knight. Just rolls a 7. This one, maybe you didn't really need to actually connect quite yet. I would have actually maybe like start to set up your settlements before you take the connect and just leave that there ready to take whenever you need it. But you probably could have like opened up settlements first before doing that. But Max rolls a 10, buys a dev, and then uses up plenty for a wood and an ore to buy another dev and settle. And he does have the open settle as well, ready to go on the 6-3-11. Rolls the 11. Brett is porting all his brick all the time, does it for another dev. Max rolls an 8. He does have the wheat port, decides to pass, another 4. Big 6s. Looks like Bread did not buy a knight that last turn. Bread probably really does need to take army here. Ooh, monos 4 brick. Interesting. I mean, oh, right. Sorry. Max monos 4 brick. I don't know why I thought that was Bread. I was like, yeah. Max monos 4 brick. Does get a road settle and buys a dev. Yeah, that's a big turn for Max there. Bread is going to show a road builder, though, to the Sheepport. And Max is going to continue to play knights here. Back on the 9. 9 is perma-blocked. 4. Max rolls another 7. Maybe it's not perma-blocked. Now it might go on the 12. Yeah, no, probably the 6. 8s are big for Max. Ooh, and a 9. 8 into 9. Okay, Max does port for another dev. Let's see what Bread's thinking. 9 cards, 2 devs, ports for another dev. And another 5. Max has 13 cards here. Takes a city. Max could be at 13 points. Yeah, it looks like this. Oh, I was gonna say that could be game. Max could be at 13. 1 road from game. Looks like that could be it. Or it looks like that's probably it. Bread does extend all the way to 14, so that is good, but he cannot get to 15, and it looks like Max might take it to 15 now. Rolls a 7, puts it on the 5. We'll see if he does have 3 victory points or if Max has a knight hidden. Bread buys a dev. Okay, no. Max did not have 13. Plays a knight, rolls a 7. Puts it on the 6, probably back to the 9. Did Bread buy a knight? Looks like not. Rolls an 11. That's big for Max. And an 8. That's big for Max. Max buys another dev, looking to secure. Does connect. Probably going to take it to 15 roads here. Now he could be at 13, just 2 roads to win. And he still has the open settle. He actually still has this open settle. So that's interesting. He was fighting this road even when he was only showing 12 points, or only had 12 points. And wow, okay, yeah, so he didn't. Oh, man, and cities. Takes roads, cities, open settle for the win. Looks like Max is going to close this out. Nothing Bread can do. He can't take back road. Doesn't have enough time to take back army. He probably does. Max probably has the knights anyway. There it is. 11. Does he have it right here? Max actually only has the wheat port, though. He might not have a settle ready. And he's got 10 cards. He might have to pass on 10 here. Because he doesn't want to pour all that wood for something. Maybe he poured the wood for a brick or something, I guess. I don't know. Uses a knight, or I meant the wheat. Steals a card, though. And there you go. He did get it. I think that knight is what got him. 15-11. Okay, another game 3, baby. Let's go. We love game 3s. We love game 3s. I just want to check real quick. Did he get it with that steal? Or was he just flexing? Sometimes it's just a flex. But this last turn, he did not. Yep. This was his hand, and he stole 1 wood to allow him to port it. So a good steal. Use his knight, settle for the win. GG, game 3. Here we go. All right, this is game 3. Max is picking first again. Another low ore takes the 8-10-4. Yeah, he did 8-10-5 last game. 8-10-5 over here. And now he's doing 8-10-4. Makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense with this board, though. Can Bread find something here to balance it? Let's see. 9-5-10. 8-4-3? Actually, let's see. 9-5-10. Possibly take the plow, but he might be able to plow it back. He definitely can plow it back, so maybe not even. But there's the brick port, though. It's probably not strong enough, though. 8-10-5, 8-4-3 into the 9-3-10 and brick port. And then wood port possibly, too. He's thinking sheep port instead. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Actually, I like this setup. Actually, I don't mind this setup. Yeah. So 9-5-10 into 6-5-11. And his row path is here if he takes the 11-9-3. Get the 4. You can even carry on to the 6 for your second wheat. Plow is an option possibly sometimes. And you leave him with the 8-4-3. You just hope 8s don't hit, really, I guess. We'll see how this goes. I mean, Max has got a good setup here, too. He can do 6-4-11, 9-5-10, backtrack to woodport. That's actually really big. 6-4 and 9, and then woodport. We'll see if that's the plan. He decides 9-10-5 first. Doesn't want this plow to ever happen. Bread does have a road. He might have 2 roads. But, yeah, secures the 4-11 first. So we'll see how this goes. This is game 3. This is going to decide today's winner. Second winner. After JD Mints, GG. Bread shows the first settle, 4-11. Now your 9 is open, though, for 7 rolls, but Max matches him anyway, puts the settle down, rolls a 6 from Bread. 3 back-to-back. Then another 6. 9s are good for both of them. Better for Bread, probably, but there's the first 7 that we're going to see on the block. So blocks the 11. Bread rolls a 7 right back. We'll see if Max has a knight. Bread did not show a knight. The 11 block is actually kind of makes sense. I mean, you want to block his strong ore roll, but the 9 could be it too. But looks like Max is sticking with the 11. I wonder if he's been tracking his wheat. We haven't been tracking. If he's got a lot of wheat, maybe the 9 isn't worth it. But if he doesn't have wheat, I probably would do the 9 over the 11. Max does go to the 6-4-11 next. And we'll see what he thinks after this. After you do 6-4-11, then you could even do like 9-12. You get the brick port, and that's your road path almost all the way secure. And then after 9-12, maybe then you go like wood port or something. We'll see what they're thinking, though. Bread had a year of plenty, 2 ore, so that 11 block didn't matter at all. Don't even know if he got any blocks off of it. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, the 9 might have been a little bit better. He's thinking about what he wants to city up here. It could actually be the 6-5-11 for your road materials. I don't think it's the 4-11, to be honest. I think I would have done any of the other settles, either the 6-5-11 or the 9-5-10. Actually, I think I would have done the 6-5-11. Couple things here for Bread now. He could carry on to the 6-3 to get a second wheat, but he could actually try and cut off Max's road path. Like if he went 9-12 and got the Brickport isn't really good for him. It would have been better if he had the 5 citied, but that does cut off his road path though, which is good for him. So we'll see what Bread does. If he takes a 6-3, he might start thinking about the sheep port too, though. But wonder what's better, if he should try and cut off or if he should just focus his own game. Looks like he's not thinking about any of that. Takes the road settle 11-9-3. That's fine too. Doubles up the 9. 9 and 11 are big. Rolls at 11. That's just big. Ooh, let's go. 11 into 9. That's big for Max. I'm sorry, Bread. Then he takes the 6-5-11 city. Rolls a 4. And yeah, looks like Max goes to the Woodport first. I think Brickport might have been slightly better just to make sure you have your road pass secure. But Woodport is going to be strong. He's got the 6, 4, and 9. Woodport's definitely going to be strong. Bread rolls a 5. We'll see what he's thinking next. Now, I think if I'm Bread, I'm definitely trying to cut off this road path now. The 6 would be nice to get, but I'm trying to cut off the road path. Max does put down his last settle. He's got 5 settles down. Needs a city to advance. Uses the year plenty for 2, or got the port now, so he's got his city ready to go. That's massive. 6. Ooh. 8-4-10 is fine. Like, I definitely understand the sentiment. But maybe it was a 6-4-11 just because the wood port. Maybe not because the shared 4. Not sure we anyway, but it was doubled. So we'll see. Didn't matter that Max went for the wood port first. He does go to the brick port next. Bread can't get it in time. Maybe he was thinking about it, but doesn't have it now. So does head towards the 6-3. 4s are big. And yeah, Max just has a ton of road production. Bread does have his road path still viable, but Max just has way too much road production. He's going to double up the 9 here. He's got the 5, 8, 4, 11, 6. Like, Max just gets to 15 roads here every time. The only way Bread wins with road, if it's like a road sneak play or something, if because Max leaves it alone for too long. But I don't think he will. Max should go 12-11 next just to fully secure it. We'll see what happens. Bread did take the city on the 9-5-10. Max ports all of his wood for a dev card. Rolls a 12, big 12. 10 was blocked. Big 12. And Bread ports his wood for 1 dev card. 1 wheat. Bread's was a knight. He puts it right back. 8s are big for Max. He ports his brick now for another dev, looks like. No, just the ore and passes. But then a 4 rolls. It's kind of a bummer. Ports all his brick. They're doing the same things, but they're doing the same motions, but Max has the wood port and the brick port. They're both porting wood and brick for dev cards, but Max is just more efficient because he's got the brick port and the wood port. So that's just big. City's the 8-4-3. I think I might have done the 6-4-11 actually, to be honest. Does play road builder to secure his road spot. I think this is looking pretty good here for Max. Bread's not out of it, but we're looking good here for Max. Bread does port all of his sheep for another dev card. He's definitely gonna have to get army. He can't let Max get road and army, so. Max rolls a 5. Max ports 2 roads for 1 dev, and then rolls a 9 from Bread. Bread does buy another dev and another. Okay, so he can probably hopefully keep army here. But Max is going to test his devs, puts it on the 9, rolls a 9. Huge block. That was actually a really, really big block there. And ports again for another dev. He's going to try and fight army here. Bread doesn't play a knight? 4 down devs, no knights? That's bad if he doesn't, because now Max is really close to just taking army. And, okay, no, Bread does play knight. Why didn't she play it first? Max does show a knight, does take army. So he's at 12 points here with an open settle. Does Bread have knights? He needs to take army back. Doesn't play a knight, rolls a 4, settles. He has to take army here. I mean, he might not have the knights, but he has to buy. If he doesn't take army, it's looking rough, I think. Mono's 3 wood. Interesting. 3 wood passes. Max rolls a 12. Buys twice. Ooh, 11 block is massive. Then Max rolls a 7, puts it on the 9. Yeah, that was a big block for sure. Max could be at 14 here now. Looks like he's gonna focus the connect. Max is probably at 13 or so. Okay, Bread does fight a little bit. Does connect. He's gonna force Max to connect. But I don't think that's too big of a deal. Like I said, Max has plenty of road production. He's got it in hand right now. He does take it. Looks like, plays a road builder. Settles. Doesn't take the connect, actually, but it's 1 road. It's ready there. Bread could be at max 12. So Max doesn't have any victory points. Plays his last knight. Buys a dev card. There you go. It does connect. Okay. Showing 13. Could be at 14. No knights from Bread. He's got an open settle. But he's got actually 5 settlements down again. So he's going to need to city first and then settle. If he doesn't have 14, he's looking for city settle. And he's at 14 roads already. There's just absolutely no way that Bread can take back road here. Max rolls an 8. 13 cards. Does he have a city? He might be waiting for the 10. I think he's waiting for the 10. Yeah, ports for 1 wheat. Bread says GG, but I don't think it's yet. He doesn't have it this turn. Max ported for 1 wheat, bought a dev, and does just extend to 15 there. No point in not, because yeah, city settle is what he's looking for if he's not at 14. So rolls an 8. Max has got a ton of cards. Rolls a 3. 16 cards. Does he have it? Ports all of it for his city now. And the Max does call out the GG. He was at 14, puts the city down, ends 15-10. All right, GG, Max, me, and GG Bread, bro. Like I said, you were the underdog, but you put up a good fight. You were definitely in these games. You had opportunities. I think there was a couple things we could have done a little bit better, but no huge mistakes, I'd say. That first game was good. It's the first game that you won, right? Is this the first game? Or was this game 2? You won game 2, yeah. The way that you won was good, with the yacht for the road settle. I think those were all 3 games. Those were 2 really good matchups too, as well. Best of 3s. JD Mins versus Kyla 99, and then Bread 950, 9500 versus Max Me. Those are both really good matchups. This 1v1 league is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Everybody can join. It's free to sign up. It runs the whole month of May, so you can join whenever you want, play games whenever you want. Lots of people are signing up. Going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to keep commentating a lot of these games as well. So if you guys are in the league and you want me to commentate some of your games, send me a message. And we can find a time and a player, and I'll commentate one of your games. So thanks for joining and watching me for today. I'm excited for this 1v1 league. I'm not going to play any of my own games quite yet, but I am going to get in there. I'll record them when I do. So I'm definitely going to get in there, start playing some games, commentating a lot. We got a lot of fun stuff planned. So good games for now. I'm going to call it for the now. Thanks for watching. Good luck next. My name's Dunolan. I play 1v1 Catan.